This video gives an overview of all the menu options and icons in PalmTech Inspector. Let's look at the icons first. The first icon is to start a new inspection. Clicking this will allow you to select an appointment and choose what template you want to use. The second icon is for opening a previous inspection. Next, we have Save. This will save the inspection you currently have open. After that is Send to Cloud, and this will send the inspection file you currently have open to your cloud drive so that you can open it up on another device. You must have an internet connection to upload to the cloud. Next is Print Preview. This allows you to see what the report you're currently working on will look like when it's turned into a PDF for delivery or when it's printed. The next icon is for Print, which will allow you to print your inspection. After that is Create PDF. This will turn your inspection report into a PDF that you can then email. Next, we have Add a Component, which is followed by Add a Line. These are used when customizing your inspection or template. After that is Completeness Check. Completeness Check is a great tool that will show you everything in the inspection that has not been filled out already. Then we have Edit Checks. Edit Checks performs a series of logic checks on your report that help you ensure that there are no mistakes. Review Summary Data lets you see all the items that have been marked in the report to go to a summary. Next is Program Settings. This is where you have a variety of options for setting up PalmTech. Report Settings is next, which is where you can customize the report layout. And finally, we have About PalmTech Inspector. This has some information about the product, including what version you're currently running, and PalmTech's contact information if you have questions. Now let's take a look at your menu options. Many of the menu options are the same as the icons that we just looked at. So let's look at File first. The first three options, New, Open, and Save, are the same as the first three icons we looked at. Next, we have Save As. This gives you the option to save the file you're working on under a new name. Next, we have two options that involve your cloud drive. The first is Open from my cloud drive. This will allow you to download and open a file directly from your cloud drive. That is followed by Save to my cloud drive, which will save the file directly to your cloud. This is the same as Send to Cloud button on the toolbar. Then we have Print, Print Preview, and Print Setup. Print Setup lets you pick what printer that you want to use to print, as well as other printer-related options. Create PDF is followed by Import Library Update. At the bottom, you will see the last few inspections that you've worked on, and you can click on one of them to quickly open the inspection. The last option is for Exit, which will close the program. Next, we have Edit. First, we have Final Comments, followed by Private Notes. Final Comments is where you can type in notes that show up at the end of the report. Private Notes is where you can make notes to yourself about the inspection that do not show up on the report. After that is Cost Estimate Disclaimer. If you use cost estimates, this is where you can edit the disclaimer that shows up at the top of the cost estimate summary. Next is Default Descriptions. This is where you can set your defaults. For more information on setting defaults, see the tutorial titled Setting Defaults. After that is Ratings, and this is where you can edit your ratings that you use. The last option is for Default Note Colors. This is where you edit the note colors of the notes that you entered based on the rating selected for each line. Now let's look at Review. Under Review, we have Completeness Check, Edit Check, and then Spell Check. Spell Check will run a spell check on your report. Summary Items is the last, and this is the same as the Summary Review icon on the toolbar. Tools is next. Here we have Add a Picture, Add a Component, Add Category, and then Add Line. After that is Rename Category, Delete Category, and Delete Line. All of these options are used when making changes to the open inspection or your template. Import Inspection is next. This allows you to import parts of one inspection into another. This is a great tool for team inspections. Next is Save as Template. If you've made changes to the open template and you want to save them for future inspections, you can save the inspection as a new template here. Finally, we have Reinspect. This is an older option that is not typically used by inspectors new to the program. Next is Setup. Under Setup, we have both Program Settings and Report Settings, which are the same as the options on the toolbar. Next is Backup to Cloud. This will back up your templates and libraries to your cloud drive. Restore from Cloud allows you to restore files that you have backed up to the cloud. Then we have Backup Program Data to Disk, followed by Restore System Backup from Disk. You would use the Backup to Disk option if you wanted to back up your key PalmTech files and then move it to a different location like a flash drive, external hard drive, or somewhere else along those lines. Restore System Backup allows you to restore the information from a previous backup you've created. Finally, we have Help. The first option is About PalmTech Inspector, followed by Report Issue to Tech Support. This concludes the video on the menu options in PalmTech.